Margaret, you want to turn that down?
Should be live.
All right, we're live. All right, it's 19:01. Let's stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Down to some business. Everybody reviewed the bills.
Yes.
Can I get a motion to accept the bills?
I'll make a motion to accept the bills.
Second? Dave, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All in favor. All right. Review of the minutes from February. Has everybody had a chance to look at those? Can I get a motion to accept the minutes from February?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
Wes. Second?
I'll second.
Kurt? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, so the fire department's not here today. Kirk and I did attend the meeting. It was interesting. First Tuesday of the month at 1900. One of the things we learned is the BOCES program is going to be starting a fire prevention program to help the young kids get in them because we're hurting. And the average age we found out for Barry is just under 60 years old, so we need some youngins. But we also only have 3 kids graduating from this class, so it's not easy this school year. So yeah, all right. Heritage. Did you want to talk? Feel free. Floor is yours.
My name is Ryan Roush. I'm for Apex, and this site manager for the tree clearing portion. Just gave a quick site update, progress. We're about 88% clearing of trees. We're completely done with mechanical. We're just hand felling now. The crew will be here for hand felling next week, and they should close the project out by the end of next week. And we should be demobbing stage 1. All the construction entrances are complete, and hoping to shoot for stage 2 starting mid-April for shoot. Yeah, any questions? We're going for that for what we've done so far. Sure, but yeah. Any questions? Okay,
More. Thank you.
Okay, I'll leave my business card here if anybody wants to shop.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
It's actually increase the name.
All right. We have no speakers for this evening. No letters to the board. Old business. Hemlock Ridge Solar. Wes, you got anything I can?
Actually, we just had the meeting, kind of a state of where we are or what's going to happen. That was all on the tree clearing, and that was on the 24th of last month. They talked about it was a pre-construction meeting. We got to meet all the groups involved, all the state groups and like that. There was going to be several meetings going forward, but this one was just on the tree clearing.
Okay.
About 1/3 of an acre of tree clearing. It's going to be hand cut. That'll start end of this month and that'll be finished before April 1st.
Okay. Thank you. On the Baird Solar Project, the SWPPP inspection report was completed. All was recorded as good and in order. Heritage Wind. Wes?
Nothing. I don't have much more to add to what was already said here. There are a couple things. We have a grant in for the flag frame. That has been accepted by the historical part of their wing. I've got some discussion with Dan, who is remaking the frame and getting firmed up on the quote and materials and like that, and what's actually going to be used to build it. And then the other one was we just submitted a grant application for the 2-speed solar speed signs.
Nice. Perfect. Thank you.
See, back up that Baird.
Go ahead.
We did get that check.
We did get the check, yeah.
Yes.
All right, comprehensive plan. This month, the planning board, two co-chairs, have a meeting with Ed Flynn from Labellas. And that will be, after that meeting, they should be bringing the finalized from them to the board so we can look it over. That's for the comprehensive plan,
What's the date of that meeting?
13th of March. Water District 10, we're still waiting on, find out why we didn't get that. We talked to them. You get anything back from them, Bridget?
No, if you're okay with it, I will poke them. I
Yeah.
know what Bella has.
Yeah, because we haven't got a response on anything about it yet. And we put that out, what, 2 months ago in January?
Extremely disappointing.
The new water tower. Engineering proposal with CPL team. CPL had a meeting in Murray. Kirk and I attended that meeting. And they're gonna bring it up at the next board meeting, which would be next month, right, Kirk?
Yes.
To find out what's going on. They're not sure if they want to go with us or go with Monroe County. But there were a few things that they found out that they didn't know that they would have to spend money on. So see what happens after the meeting. Greene County commercial bank payment for water districts 2 to 4 was due March 15th. We initiated that on March 4th. Mercy report came in for January. The town of Barry had 25 calls. Oh, I'm sorry, for February. Town of Barry had 25 calls in February. 18 of them were priority 1, 5 were priority 2, and 2 were priority 3. I'm going to start negotiations with the union coming up here shortly. There's a lot of work that needs to be done with our partnership agreement with the union. Very generic. Land separation fees, 4 letters sent December. 1 is paid. Talking with 1 to 2 recents, or yeah, 2 recent for residents. So we're working those to get that paid. New business. All right, we got some motions we got to make.
You also pass this stuff and put those guys to sign.
Okay. It's the first one. First motion to accept CPL's proposal for engineering services for the new water tank and pump station improvement. All right, I'll read this one. Whereas the town of Barry is preparing to undertake a project for the installation of a water storage tank and pump station improvements to serve the entire town of Barry and village of Albion, as well as portions of the town of Murray, they join, and Ridgeway. And whereas the proposed location for the project is on Pine Hill Road, with the exact site to be determined, and whereas the total estimate cost for the proposal is $569,875, which is divided into 6 phases consisting of preliminary design, final design and approvals, bidding phase, construction, administration, and inspection. Project closeout and record drawings and sub-consultants, MWBE participation. Can I get a motion to approve this?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Thanks, sir. Motion to, here's gonna be a fun one. Motion to raise water rates for residents and bulk water. Now, this is on the tail of Albion raising their water rates, so we have to raise our water rates to match. Water district rate increase. Whereas the Village of Albion will be increasing the rate of metered water to the town of Berry beginning April 1st, or beginning in April 2026. Town Board of the Town of Berry deems it necessary to raise the rate of metered water for the residents and the rate for bulk water for the town of Berry. I'll make the motion to increase the water district metered water from $6 to $7 per thousand for residents, and from $8.50 to $9.50 per thousand for bulk water, effective with the April 2026 billing. I made the motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
Are there any questions before we go any further? I just want to make sure everybody understands this. The town of Berry, or the town of Albion raised it, so we got to raise it in accordance.
Village building.
Bill, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. All right. We have a motion to appoint William Peglow as the deputy superintendent. Can I get a motion to appoint William Peglow as deputy superintendent, replacing Tom Bentley, who's retiring in a week or so?
I'll make the motion.
Wes? Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, this one, we don't have to make a motion on, but we're gonna do it, just CYA. Tom has secured 5 weeks of vacation pay. Went through some hard understanding with the union contract on it, but at the end, when an individual starts working for Dale out there, he accrues leave that year he's working, so he doesn't get leave that first year. That leave he accrued during that first year working is to be used in the second year. So that's why it looks weird. He gets 5 weeks of leave, and it's only March, but he accrued that 5 weeks last year. So, can I get a motion to pay Tom Bentley for his 5 weeks of accrued vacation?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is
Aye.
that Kirk and West?
Yep. Okay. All right, just some other information. We did have the building and the rooms rekeyed. They haven't been done in quite a while, so everything has been rekeyed here. All right, supervisors financial. Expenses. Expenditures through February on average should equal 16.67% of the annual budget. General fund townwide year-to-date expenses, $169,361.66. Annual budget of $697,124.29% of the annual budget. Highway year-to-date expense $288,202.29 compared to the annual budget of $1,397,841, or 20.62% of the annual budget. May sound like a lot, but he ordered a lot of salt. Well, a whole lot of salt. All right. Town clerk. Got anything?
No report.
Got no report. I'm sorry, Dale.
Sure.
You're up.
You have the correct report on the correct letterhead now. I went back and corrected it. Any questions on it? Nothing changed from just the letterhead.
Craig's hiring date, when is that?
30th of March.
30th of March. We had interviews, we hired a new CEO, or MEO, I'm sorry, CEO. And, he'll start the 30th of Rick Bass and that.
Next month's meeting, I'll have, the list of surplus equipment.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make that, okay.
We're still working on that.
Righty. Sounds good. Assessor,
Report submitted.
Steve, hang on a
she's
second.
gonna read out.
Didn't you asked us the workshop, that we make a motion to put that stuff on the auction?
No, I wanna combine, gather the list, cause we're still working on
Okay.
what we wanna put out there. There's stuff that's been in trailer out there for 30+ years.
In the fence park, pull it off.
So Dave's gonna read the assessor report.
A monthly report for the town assessor for March 2026. We got a reassessment project update. The reassessment project remains on schedule and the valuation phase has been completed. Work will continue over this month and next month, focusing on the public review phase. Preliminary analysis was completed by the New York State Office of Real Property Tax Department and confirmed that we'll reach 100% full market status. Notices are scheduled to be mailed on Friday, March 13th or shortly thereafter. Property owners will have the opportunity to meet with her during the informal review period. That'll wrap up sometime mid-April. She's encouraging property owners with questions or concerns to call or email her as soon as possible. Tentative roll will be filed May 1st of 2026. After this point, property owners will have the opportunity to file a formal grievance with the Board of Assessment Review. The board will meet pursuant to New York State real property tax law on the fourth Tuesday in May, be May 26th of 2026. And the assessment office activity, the office will continue to process exemptions, sales, and any remaining building permits in preparation for the tentative roll filing. This is respectively submitted, Dawn Allen, assessor.
He's, expecting to be pretty busy in the next, starting in about another week and a half, maybe 2 weeks from now. After all the assessments, I'm gonna send it out Thursday or Friday, so people are gonna get. Most of them, the majority of them, from talking to her, just haven't been done, haven't been updated. We've been behind, Barry's been behind the 8 ball on that. All right. Any questions on that? Code enforcement report, Wes, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. Code enforcement officer submitted an email to us. The following letter, there have been no new permits issued for the month of February. I have closed out all but one of the permits that I sent letters out to that had been expired. The one is still open, and I had spoken to a resident, and we will be squaring that away this month. All closed permits received either a C of C or a C of O, which I made copies and gave to Dawn, so her records stay up to date as well. The 3 letters I have for the property maintenance violations pertaining to vehicles will be readdressed on the 22nd of March, and if I do not hear anything back, I will follow up. Originally, this was going to be the 6th, but due to the inaccurate mailing addresses, some had to be resent. I have heard back from one of the 3 already, and she asked that I would give her till the end of the month for the ground to dry out. Some, I stated that is not a problem, and I will follow up with her. Please take some time to review section 130 of our code pertaining to this process and how to move forward with these. If I do not hear anything back, you're all familiar with that section. The letters sent out at the moment are only courtesy letters and not formal orders. Correct. I have found I normally make more progress sending these out first. You catch more flies with honey. I have spoken to and made progress with the parties to the land separation that owe the legal fees still. We should receive payment shortly once again. That was a mailing issue. We do have a new cell tower application coming to the planning board for replacement of antennas that I'll be working on with that company. And this was submitted by Jared Hicks, CEO.
Thank you.
All right, Kirk, planning.
No planning board this month.
Margaret, zoning.
No zoning this month.
Park, Dave.
New flag. Really nothing else. It's not very active.
Okay. Utilities.
Nothing new on utilities. Staying about the same.
Bridget.
Okay.
Hello.
In terms of things like my end, nothing much new to report. We've heard the updates on Heritage and Hemlock. Tree clearing will be done for both of those by the end of the month because of. There was, may recall some back and forth over who was going to pay for MRB observation, for tree clearing for Heritage, have worked that out, with Heritage's come to an agreement with, also with MRB, so Heritage will,
The whole thing.
what the reduced amount that.
Oh, okay.
So the town will not have an agreement. So usually you'll get a check from, or reimburse. But I've asked MRB to issue an amended invoice.
Did we get any of the paperwork they supposedly said they did? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
The RFPs are out for both, for
Yeah.
compliance monitoring
Hmm.
for Hemlock Heritage, so they're gonna come back before your next workshop. I'm hoping that,
I've already,
decisions at the next workshop on that. One thing I did notice is that the Heritage, RFP is on the website, but the Hemlock is not. So, I don't know why,
yeah,
but that needs to get fixed.
all right.
I think they were published anyway, so I mean, I know that there are certainly,
So Heritage is on, Hemlock isn't.
I got an email from a potential applicant this morning saying, I know there are supposed to be two and I only see one. I went up and checked them, just the one was there. So I sent it on, if I have it, quickly. But, so, there's at least 3 companies that I'm aware of who are planning.
Okay.
That's on for April's agenda. We have not heard anything from the broadband company since we've last talked to them in January. There's nothing new there. The new water tower, I've spoken with Albion's attorney and he is working on a memorandum of understanding between Albion and Barry, which obviously I'll have insight on. Just parsing out who's responsible for what. Ideally, Murray will also be involved, but
What about a portion of Ridgeway? Would that be a portion of Ridgeway as well, or how would that operate?
I think that the attorney has the pen on it and any municipalities who are participating would ideally be signing on to a memorandum of understanding. Which delineates who's responsible for what. So they're taking the first bite of the apple on that, which I'm sure you're happy to have them. I did not fight for that one.
Do the other two need to be on there? Because we only sell back to help.
Well, that's what we were talking about when we were down in Albion at one time. Should they all 4 be on there? If they're all 4 named on there, then they're responsible. You know what I mean?
I think it depends how it all pans out.
Yeah.
So, I'll hopefully have something to report back on. Excellent.
Okay.
But obviously, it will be hard to finish it up until you know what Murray's intent is. Otherwise, that's really, on my end, very quiet. I hadn't heard about the cell tower application, but obviously, Murray willing and able to assist if there is anything that
He
is
sent me an email and said they're still working on it.
great.
Yeah.
Great.
But I did notice that the county planning board had assisted in approving them going into 3 other towns. So they're working it, but still, like, we haven't heard anything here.
Yeah, so, otherwise things are fairly quiet. In fact, they'll be a little bit busier as things ramp up with, Heritage and Hemlock going into construction. later in the spring.
So Dave, Wes and Margaret, Kirk, are you on there too? They're gonna be go over the applications for when did you guys say you were gonna do it? Did you?
I won't be in
I think Kirk can.
Kirk can, I'm sorry, you're right. I can't, Kirk can. Wes, you know,
13th,
Um,
Tuesday?
to review the RFP. So if the three of you are reviewing the RFPs, then you need to meeting
okay,
The 14th would be,
Tuesday the 14th.
Tuesday's the 14th,
Tuesday the 14th of April.
yes,
Mhm.
at 10
Okay, so
o'clock.
the day before. then. Right? No? Maybe?
No, actually, the meeting is. the
board
8th.
meeting is the 8th. Workshop is the 6th.
Okay,
We got people out of town, so who's out of town? Or no?
For the meeting?
Dave's not here.
okay, I can make a recommendation. I would strongly suggest that you guys meet before the meeting so that the board can be made.
Well, maybe just you two. Dave can't be there.
Happy to
Well, you
assist in anything that I
You
can.
could do a little Zoom with Dave, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be in person.
Sitting on the beach.
But you'll have I'm not,
Catfish.
just because there is work that is planned for April.
Yeah, it's true.
So I
All right.
don't
Wes,
think you wanna have another special meeting to
Oh.
then.
reconfigure your times and then we'll get with Bridget and
Okay.
do it from there. Okay. That all you got?
That's all I have.
All right, Mr. Ike. Anything you'd like to say, sir?
Just a couple things. The roof is complete on the public safety building. We've got some interior, stuff to do yet, but it's coming along real well. And the EMO building, we're making final plans on that, and hopefully they'll go up for bid by the end of the month. And hopefully construction will start this spring. That is our plans.
All right. All right, thank you, sir.
A lot of stuff going on.
Wow. Yeah, all the way around. All right, so the next town board workshop is 6 April at 5 PM. The next town board meeting is 8 April at 7 PM. Is there anything else the board has before we?
Got anything for us, Sean?
Oh, sure.
Oh. All right, can I get a motion to close?
So move.
Second.
Margaret? Wes? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, closed. Lee? Stop streaming.